Every child at Sacred Heart Children's Hospital is a miracle, and each one of them deserves to be home for the holidays. But since many can't, the KXOI4 Extreme team is going to do the next best thing. A beautiful holiday wonderland right outside their windows. I'm KXOI4's Mark Peterson. It's going to take days and thousands of lights, but we're going to transform Cowley Park into a beautiful spot that even Santa would be proud of. Watch A Light for Every Miracle next week on KXOI4 News.
Big week ahead for you, Mark.
Boy, I tell you what, we're going to have some fun. A Light for Every Miracle. It's going to be this week's Extreme team. We're going to have some fun. We had some fun yesterday. We'll cover some of that a little later on. But, well, I got to tell you, we're at Cowley Park right now. We've got it lit up. Star Rental loaned us some lights and a little bit of power.
It's a light for every miracle. Mark Peterson and the Extreme team have some pretty exciting plans.
They do. Yesterday, Mark was high above Spokane hanging lights on the trees in front of Sacred Heart Children's Hospital. That area is known as Cowley Park, and Mark is there this morning.
Good morning. Yeah, it was 1874 this park became available to people. And again, the Reverend Cowley came here and loved it. He said it was just a beautiful little spot. And of course, it has grown into this. Yesterday, it was all hands on deck as we tried to get lights into those very tall pines that go right into the third and fourth floors of Sacred Heart Children's Hospital.
We're kind of taking Christmas to the hospital a whole new level this year.
This is just the beginning of it, Derek. We've got 3 days to slam all of this and get it all done.
Man.
I've never heard of any other city doing something like this. It's so great.
Yeah, pretty neat stuff for sure.
Now, this is part of, again, the Comfort Promise. Could you explain that a little bit? Because when it comes to kids, here, come in, I want you in the light. Talk a little bit about what that is.
Well, for our families and our kids, we want to make sure that we can have as painless of a procedure as possible. A lot's distraction. A lot is we have numbing creams. We have our child life specialists that are there. We have sucrose. We have nitrous. So all those things before procedures. But part of it's taking care of the family and creating experiences like this. It's not a normal holiday for them this year.
Yep.
I think it'll help them to connect to the outside world and to feel like their life isn't on hold through the holidays, that they can enjoy looking at the lights and finding things that are hidden out there.
Every child should get the experience to experience the joy of the holidays. But, you know, some kids at Sacred Heart Children's Hospital don't get to go home this year. So the KXOI4 Extreme team is bringing the holidays to them. And we're calling it A Light for Every Miracle. KXOI4's Mark Peterson joins us now live with a look at all the hard work that's going on to make some very special kids happy. Mark?
Well, I got to tell you, Nadine, we had a ton of fun just putting the lights up because the kids have been going crazy yesterday and today. Joining me now is Kelly Hawkins with Numerica. Now, not only sponsoring this, but you're putting feet on the ground. I love that.
That's exactly right. You know, we want to come together, make life better, so we're not just sponsoring this event, but we have a big group that came out today. We have more people coming out for the rest of the event.
I want to go beyond the big group, and you can show some of what we've been doing because we had a Vista here as well. We've had a lot of great community efforts to make this thing work, including Santa Claus. You guys did 3 trees this afternoon and today, and then you had another group that was over in the Faith and Healing. Who was that?
Oh, that was the sorority from EWU, the Alpha Phi's. My daughter was one of them, so I recruited them. I got them out here, and
they did great.
At Cowley Park, a mission is underway. A mission to bring a smile to every child's face.
They took a long time to do it.
That's why these Avista crews are braving the heights to get lights on the tops of trees more than 100 feet tall.
That's kind of really dangerous.
Even Santa Claus being put to work. But when you're used to flying a sleigh in the sky, tackling the crane must be pretty easy.
She said, "Hey, look at the Santa Claus." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, he's working too?"
And all this work is being done to make the patients of Sacred Heart Children's Hospital feel more at home for the holidays. Patients like 9-year-old Corey, who's being treated for cancer, don't know if they'll be spending Thanksgiving and Christmas in a hospital bed. But with all these lights being set up, they're feeling the joy of the holidays.
Magical. I like it because you're with all the family when you turn them on.
And volunteers feel that same joy.
We'll have to come around and visit and see how the lights all turn out because it's going to be great. Extra Christmas spirit for the kids.
Grace Nicholson, who is out volunteering with Numerica, says if her daughter couldn't be home for the holidays, she would want others to do the same for her family.
I have a daughter, and I couldn't imagine her having to be in the hospital around the holiday time. So it means so much to be able to give that extra extra cheer.
And Corey says even more than the lights, she's looking forward to seeing how her friends at the hospital react.
A lot of kids looking at them outside and being happy.
I like that I have a park that's lit.
Absolutely. And this park with the kids looking down on it, we have over 130 kids in the Children's Hospital today, kids having surgeries. If we can bring a little bit of the Christmas and holiday cheer to them, it's great people like you and all the volunteers you brought out here that make this happen.
KXLY4's Extreme Team hard at work this week, bringing smiles to kids who could really use some joy this holiday season. It's a project that Mark Peterson has been wanting to do now for years. Light up the park outside Sacred Heart Children's Hospital so kids receiving treatment won't miss out on the spirit of the season. Mark is live now in Cowley Park with more about a light for every miracle. And Mark, we're actually getting a little bit of a peek tonight.
We're trying to give you a little idea of what it's going to look like. Keith Jorgensen, CEO on the kids side, on the Children's Hospital side, joining me now. The census this morning was 131 kids. We're still coming up on Thanksgiving. Serious things happen in this hospital, and yet this has been doing pretty good. Should we be doing this kind of stuff?
Absolutely. I mean, this is the kind of thing that we strive to do because we do a lot of really serious and sometimes sad things. And so we want to divert the kids any way we can. We have Child Life that does it. We have ways of preventing needle pain when we stick the children. And I mean, this is just part of that whole picture.
We've had, again, Numerica here each and every day, making sure that we have whatever we need, including coffee tonight, so thank you. We're going to talk with Jen. Numerica, you got a sneak peek, okay? You saw it from down below. You went up top.
Yeah.
We said you could. What do you think?
It's amazing. It's incredible. You don't really get the full experience until you get upstairs and you look down on it.
We really do just appreciate everyone who supported this project. So what I want to do, Nadine, is just give you are you ready? We put the whole... There. Now we got this up. This is, again, the gazebo. This is the beginning light. We've got more coming at 6:35 as we turn all of them on and give you some vantage points I think that you're just going to love. It's going to be we got cameras all over the place, but more importantly, we've got kids and families watching from their windows.
Live from the KXLY News Center in downtown Spokane, this is KXLY 4 News at 6:30, working for you.
Welcome back. We are making holiday dreams happen. That's the goal of our KXLY4 Extreme Team. And tonight, they are turning the lights on, creating some holiday fun for kids who have to spend the holidays in the hospital. It has been a lot of work, but so worthwhile. Our Mark Peterson live in Cowley Park. He is ready to flip the switch. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, Mark.
It's the moment I've been waiting for, and so many other people. We've got so many things going on, but I got to tell you, it is the moment that we've been waiting for. We started this a month ago. We had a lot of great participation, and now, ladies and gentlemen, if we could please have a light for every miracle.
This isn't scientific at all, right?
And there you have it. Those are all the lights. That's it. After 4 days of work, thousands of dollars spent, donated, and put together. These are your Christmas lights in Cowley Park, again, for Sacred Heart Children's Hospital. This has been such a pleasure, and we've had so much fun. And I got to tell you that we've got a couple people that really we want to highlight a little bit because we had Numerica. We're going to talk to Jen in just a minute. But we also had so many people that helped us in kind, that really helped us. Avista came and saved us. Monday, they came with 4 trucks. Asplin came with them, 2 more trucks. We got to do all these lights through that. They were absolutely amazing. We had the Parks Department helping us out, and the mayor's office. Thank you, guys. Ace, the Greggs with Ash and Rowan and on Francis, those 2, most of these lights came from those 2. Jen, good evening.
Good evening.
So what do you think?
I think it's incredible. I think it's beautiful. I think it's something to be really proud of. We were so excited for the opportunity at Numerica to help sponsor. We all, our mission is to enhance lives, fulfill dreams, and build communities. And this was such an incredible project to be able to insert a little magic and wonder in the kids' lives and their parents' lives when they're going through this. So
it was a lot of fun, and you guys did great. Although no one over 5 foot showed up, your whole staff. We had ladders and sticks everywhere to try and get everything up into the trees. It was funny. Coeur d'Alene Structures sponsored a tree for $500.
Wow.
How cool was that? Just gave me a check and said, we want to sponsor a tree. So they did. Custom Fit Lighting helped us with logistics. So did Lance Pounder. They did great. Firefighter Local 29. IBWE Local 77. Those are linemen from Avista.
Yeah.
The union helped out, too, and gave us some cash.
that's pretty fantastic.
We love that.
And Avista showed up all dressed up like Santa Claus.
That was St. Nick. His name is Nick.
Nick.
Now it's St. Nick. He goes, I'm going to live with this forever. The kids loved it. Spokane Crane, of course, was here. We thank you guys. Just so Star Rental and Amped Entertainment, between those two, we have lights and power. So we couldn't do it without them. I mean, it was so great. And there's so many others who fed us. Mountain States Electric. The Spartans came here and worked out and lit up the trees. Ladies and gentlemen, what this has been a feat of a bunch of people coming together for a common goal in order to give these kids something just a little different through the holidays. A couple days ago, it was 131 kids in the hospital. Now that census is lower. They try to get as many home at least for a day or two as they can before they come back. But for those here through December and into January, these lights will be a reminder that so many people, Nadine, care for them, that love them, and we want them to just try and bear that in mind.
The KXLY4 Extreme team worked all week to bring a little light into the lives of the kids at Sacred Heart Children's Hospital. And tonight was the big reveal. Cowley Park was aglow with Christmas lights and decorations. And for the young people who will be spending the holiday in the hospital, they are more than just a decoration. It's a sign of hope in a time of darkness, and the KXLY4 team was there to catch the moment. Here is Caroline Rourke with that story.
Nadine, these are children and families who deal with harder and heavier burdens than most of us will, but even something as simple as a Christmas tradition made their day so much brighter.
Like his hallmates in the oncology wing, 10-year-old Josh has been keeping an eye on Cowley Park all week.
Big cranes, putting people in there and stringing lights.
Eagerly awaiting the first signs of the Christmas season.
So he's been watching this all week. Just all week, and just nobody wants to be in the hospital, period, but especially during the holidays.
Tonight, the KXLY4 Extreme team brought the holidays to them.
I love it.
The sky lit up with colors and decorations, just outside their windows, just like home.
One of the things that our kids miss the most about the holidays is the decorating and the lights and driving around and seeing the lights around town, so it kind of just brings that to them.
Well, Mom, the river is lit up.
Oh, cool.
Josh's favorite part?
How the colors just mesh together and they just make it look cool.
He's one of many children that these lights shine for.
They're all so cool.
During a season that's made for coming together, it can be heartbreaking to be stuck apart.
You're away from family, and then the realism that what you're going through is real. That is, your life is down a different path than you thought it was going to be.
That's why the lights in Cowley Park mean more than holiday spirit to these families.
In the darkness, there's light, and this is exactly what we have here. We have the dark park, and then you have the light, and it just shows that inner spirit, and that Josh really embraces courage, hope, and strength. And that's what the lights do.
Of course, thanks to Numerica and the volunteers who helped the Extreme team pull this off, you made a lot of kids very happy today.
The night is going to be a whole lot brighter after tonight, at least for the kids at Sacred Heart Children's Hospital. KXLY4's Mark Peterson working for you at Cowley Park, where the Extreme team showing off this year's project to bring a little joy and light to the community. Mark?
Yeah, a little bit. We got Numerica on board. They've had volunteers. They've been sponsoring this. We got the mayor here with his kids, and he loves it. And they have sticky fingers. He loves me even more. And, of course, Chris Crocker, thanks for the 32-degree announcement. What do you think, kids? Yeah! See? This is what you do. You come up with a great idea in the middle of winter to stand on top of a parking garage and light up a park. It's perfect. This is A Light for Every Miracle, one of the miracles of Sacred Heart Children's Hospital. Josh is going to be with us. He's going to help flip the switch along with the mayor, along with the CEO, and we're going to have some fun. So we hope you join us, but it's that park. Do you see that park? No, you don't. Why? It's dark. We're going to light up, and we're going to flip the switch in 30 minutes. We need to thank New America, Avista, Spokane Traffic Control. I'm telling you, you guys did great because we had Avista and Asplin trucks all over the place. You kept everybody safe. So along those lines, CDA Structure sponsoring a tree. They're going to take the tree home with them, by the way. Are you guys ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch on. And here they come. And there it is. This is, again, Cowley Park.
We are making holiday dreams happen.
Cowley Park. It's where we have a light for every miracle. Thank you for showing up. I love it. The mayor's here.
You know, we have over 130 kids. It's great people like you and all the volunteers you brought out here that make this happen.
He is ready to flip the switch. This is the moment we've all been waiting for.
Awesome. Cool.
These lights will be a reminder that so many people care for them, that love them.
Well done, my man. Well done.
Thank you.